Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video. In this video I actually went to my very first Carboot sale of the season and I really had that itch that needed to be scratched. So yep, went out today and tried to find a Carboot sale that was actually open. Most don't actually really open up to mid-March really, so in a couple of weeks time there's going to be a few more open. But I just really wanted to go and see if I can find some stuff, and there's this one up in North Bristol. And most Bristol Carboot sales are pretty poor. It's just absolute junk, most of them. And I've been doing this for a long time, so I know what I'm looking for. But this one was actually all right. There's one or two stalls that I bought off, and they were the ones that provided me with some really good stuff. So I paid £30 for this lot. So it's up to you if you think this is good or not. First thing we got up here is the Starfighter from Buck Rogers, released by Corgi. I think it's like 1978 or something. Some Corgi or Buck Rogers fan would know. I generally find these sort of toys quite a lot. I don't really collect much diecast, but in this actual pickup video today, you'll see a lot of diecast. I checked it over. It looked alright. The wings came in and out. You can press the buttons and they will eventually release. There you go. So to me, that looked alright. The quality of the actual paintwork was fine. I don't think there's much money in that. I think these sort of things are mass produced. Kids loved them. Everybody kept them. But it was the first buy of the day. I just needed to buy something to kind of fill that itch, really. Where should we go next? Let's go this one because it's quite large. So guys, this was pretty much, she said 10 pence, and I was just like, no, I'll just give her 50p because I had it. It's a massive Thunderbirds jigsaw puzzle by Gibson's Puzzles. I don't know much about it, apart from the fact that it is unbelievably massive. Carlton commemorative 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. I would expect it to be this picture here, but going by the back, I don't know if it's just that picture there. I don't think so. I think it's all different ones you can see. Generally speaking, Thunderbird stuff is not the best thing to pick up if you want to resell or sell on, because there's so much of it on the market. It's quite easy to get hold of in cheap prices, but for 10 pence or 50p if I paid for it, I couldn't say no. I do love the Thunderbirds, one of my favourites as a kid. I was born at the right time where Thunderbirds was re-released in, I think in 92, and then 93 they brought out all the Matchbox toys and everything. And then yeah, obsessed. My main toys I mainly collect, guys, as you probably can tell, it's mainly 60s and 70s and 80s stuff. I'm more of a 60s, 70s fan than I am an 80s, 90s fan, even though I was raised in the 80s and 90s. But I just love these old toys and these old things. This is probably what, 1999, 1998 probably. So not really that old, but for 10 pence I could not say no. And on the subject of old toys, this was a couple of quid. This is a domino set of Camberwick Green. It is like your basic dominoes but with characters. So you have like Windy Miller and other characters, Hugh Pugh, Bonnie McGrew and all that sort of stuff. They should probably all be in here. And you just play dominoes with them kind of thing. It's quite simple. It still has its original instructions, which I like. Those are usually missing, and obviously dominoes is quite simple, but 1960s kids stuff I do love. I had the pleasure of meeting the creator of Camberwick Green about 20 years ago when I was a young teenager. But yeah, I love Camberwick Green. I got a few pieces in my collection, so that was a must. A couple of quid. And then next I basically paid like, I think it was like £20 for this lot. Make your decision if you think it's good or not, but I saw this at the back. And this is the Thunderbirds 2 Matchbox. It's got a bit of red wear on there. But the pod comes out and Thunderbirds 4 is still present. A little bit chipped. But I had this as a kid. I've had it loads of times, like on card. I've had it part of box sets. It's so easy to find at toy shows. So probably one of the most popular things you see at toy shows. It's just really good quality. They made them with, I think he made them in the 60s and 70s, and to me, those people might be nostalgic for them, but to me they're quite poor quality. They're the wrong sort of colour as well. But these ones were just perfect, and these sold en masse because people just couldn't get enough of them. The Tracy Island at the time was really popular as well, and I had that as a kid and I loved it. I'm slowly buying up things that I actually remember having as a kid and stuff I like. As you've seen from the channel, I've bought and sold lots of stuff before. My collection's grown and then it's got smaller, then it's been regrown, and it goes back and forth, back and forth. I buy things, love them, and then I move them on. But sometimes I just want to keep a few things, and this is probably something I'm going to keep in the collection. Put it there. So it's a bit of a die-cast sort of day, isn't it? So part of the deal, I was trying to find things to kind of make it up, throw things in. So this die-cast Matchbox Super Kings is this K7 racing car transporter. So basically you put a little racing car on the back of here, and it's a bit murky, the glass, but it's not chipped or cracked, which I thought was quite nice. I generally wouldn't pick up any kind of toy like this because I'm not really a massive diecast fan, but I thought it looked nice. It's a bit of a funky looking vehicle. Everything was working, and the guy literally said it was a couple of quid, so I'm not going to say anything later to that. And it's thrown in as part of the deal. Online they look like they go for about 15 quid, 25, 30 pound if it was in mint condition. And then part of the deal was, as well, it was like £7 or something. This is the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang Corgi set. I looked at it to make sure it wasn't broken or complete or missing pieces, and it looks all right. My first thought was, actually, some people might know, when this was originally released in the 60s and 70s, you'd get the children and the lady in the back as well. So when I looked at it first, I thought, oh, it's incomplete. Then the box art shows it with just Dick Van Dyke's character. It's got some creasing on the back. For 8 quid, I love Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I'm going to add this to my collection. I think I'm probably just going to display it. I'm not a big diecast fan at all, guys. I literally have like a James Bond, Aston Martin, and a Batmobile in my collection. But today was a great day. And what's great about when you go to these car boot sales, if you meet a proper dealer and somebody who knows what they're doing, they'll give you a good deal, and they'll basically know what they need to shift, and they tell you exactly what to buy. That's pretty much what the guy did, and I was like, yeah, this guy knows exactly what he's doing. And then last but not least, in the diecast world again, I think this is actually plastic, but this is a really cool on-card high rev slot racing car, switch on, switch off engine noises, Grand Prix car. It's made by Lincoln International, and I think Lincoln made a lot of toys in the 60s and 70s. I'm pretty sure Lincoln also made some horror monster toys, which were really cool. But this was literally like £2. I couldn't resist it. Mint on packaging, 60s toy. It's not like Skeletric, so it's not going to be high-end stuff. But for a couple of quid, I'll either find somebody who wants to pay me a little bit more for it so I can double my money sort of thing. And they get a great deal, and I get a great deal. So that was it, guys. So it's a quick little short video, some stuff to pick up. All kind of like your 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s. They're all ticked here. Start of the car boot sale season, which I just love. I was lucky last year to find an amazing job lot of Doctor Who modern stuff with big Daleks, K9s, Cyberman cookie jars. That was really cool. I also found some Mego figures, which is really good to find Mego figures. I also found bits of Transformers as well. I found an incredible Dalek colouring book as well, which was from the actual movie from the 60s, the first movie. And that was £2, and I sold it for a ridiculous amount of money because how rare it was. And the great thing about it, guys, that money just goes back into the collection, and I just build my collection. I do regret selling a few things, but you have to make ends meet, and so some things have to go. All this stuff here will probably be for sale. The Thunderbirds I'll keep myself for now. I'm tempted to keep the Camberwick Green dominoes as well. So everybody, thank you very much for watching. Start of the season, can't wait to the next video. Please leave a like, please leave a comment which is your favourite thing I picked up today. And if you know much more about this, please leave a message. See you on the next video. Stay safe, and most importantly, happy hunting.